Do you remember the first time that you seen 50 after he got shot?
Yeah. Yeah. I was on the block in front of the barbershop, Fade's barbershop. I'm out there hustling and shit. He came through the back, because in our block, it got an alley and shit. So he came through the back of the barbershop and shit. Shout out to Mike and shit. He owned the barbershop at the time. So he came through the back and shit. So he walked through the front and pulled me to the side. He like, yo, what up? He gave me a dap and a hug. I'm like, damn, son, good to see you, yo. You dig? And from there was up. Because I was already expecting to see him anyway, because Yayo had told me he wanted to holler at me and shit. So then he was letting me know what's the scene, what we gonna do and shit. And it was up from there.
And you guys made G-Unit from there?
Yeah. Yeah. Because he wound up taking me out to the Poconos after that. Yeah. So when we hit the Poconos and shit, because he was out, that's where he was at laying low when he had got shot up and shit. Shout out to Shanique with his baby mother. She had a low spot out there in Pennsylvania. That's PA and shit. We used to be out there in the ski resort, so that's where he was laying low at. So that's where we started G-Unit and formed G-Unit at, you heard? Yeah, so he used to take like me, Root Boy, El Dorado and them out. He used to take us out there and shit. Yeah.
Was that the original members?
Yeah,
four?
That's a fact. Root Boy, rest in peace, El Dorado. Yeah. Facts. We was the original G-Unit. We the street guys though. We wasn't the rappers. Yayo and Banks the rappers. Yeah. Well, El Dorado wound up catching the murder charge. He wound up killing the guy in our neighborhood. So before G-Unit took off, so he wound up going to jail. He wound up going up. And then Root Boy wound up going up. So it was just me to hold shit down. Yeah. Yeah, because
okay,
El Dorado went to jail and Root Boy went to jail. Yeah, so.
So it was just you and 50?
Yeah.
And the rappers?
Yeah, in the beginning. When we doing the mixtape tours and shit, and then we see how serious shit get it. You know, I linked up with my guys from 109 and God Brewer. Yeah, these the original hitters from G-Unit. Rest in peace, Ice. Rest in peace, Ja. Shout out to Rick, that's 740, and my Whoop. Yeah. So we wound up linking up with 109 and God Brewer. Yeah, them gangsters from down there. See, we from 134 and God Brewer. Yeah, so we linked up with guys from down the road. Yeah, some serious gangsters. You're dead. Yeah. And then we had then we had American Towers, AT. That's the guys from Linden, America. Yeah. So I brought them in. And yeah, that's G.
Now 50's most, popular beef is with Ja Rule,
Yeah.
Did you see that, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you know how that started or where that came from your point of view?
The funny shit, how that shit started, I remember that night, man. I'm like 17 at the time, you right? I remember that night, man. That was Club Amazora. Ja was performing that night too. I remember that night. Long story short, like he seen the Ja, I guess after he performed or before he performed, he tried to go over, you know what I mean, greet himself, get some love. Just looked at him like on some, get out of here type vibes. So he took that shit personal. You heard? And I think he was with Troy Casey too. Shout out to Troy. That's the guy who had robbed Ja before. So I don't know, Ja was upset because of that or whatever, but yeah. That's what happened, Club Amazora. I threw up all over myself that night. 17, I remember that shit. Yeah, Ja tried to look at him on, superstar shit like, get out of here type vibe.
And then 50 does a video shoot with Ja Rule's chain on?
Yeah, because, boom, they beefing now at the time. 50 throwing shots at the, back and forth. 50 don't like that. And he ain't really on yet. So he trying to make a name for himself too. So he like, Ja acting like he can't get this work. He gave him that work. Yeah. You know what I mean? He went at Ja after that hard. Over the chain incident though, that shit happened in Atlanta. Because rest in peace to Chaz, right? Chaz used to manage 50. That's a guy from Black Hands. You heard of Black Hand Entertainment? Chaz is an old school gangster nigga. You never heard of Black Hand, man?
I heard of it. Yep.
Black Hand Entertainment. Chaz is a gangster. He got all that American Most Wanted. They got documentaries on him, man. Check up Chaz and them niggas. Chaz is a ill like Supreme too. They from the same era. Chaz and them raw Mad Banks and shit. But long story short, Chaz was managing 50 at the time. So Chaz is good with Preem. Long story short, they in Atlanta. So Chaz convinced 50 to, go try to kick it with Ja and settle y'all differences. Because remember, Chaz and Preem from the same era. They old school gangsters, so they trying to squash the beef. He managing John, and Preem come with Def Jam, Chaz managing 50, so they try to smoothen it out. So John 50 talking in Atlanta. Some shit went left. I guess 50 ain't like how Ja talking, because I guess Ja was too rowdy talking with his hands and shit. He the man at the time, and 50 just punched the nigga in the face, That's a fact. Ja had a black eye behind that shit and all that. So they wound up squabbling or whatever. 50 ended up with the chain. Yeah. Everybody in the hood rock Ja chain. Rude Boy rocked this chain. I rock Ja chain. It wasn't the chain. 50 wound up with the pendant, the cross. He wound up with the pendant. Yeah. Yeah. That shit happened in Atlanta and shit. Yeah. Chaz tried to smoothen that out. Rest in peace to him. That shit ain't work. Yeah.
So there was 2 different chain incidents with Ja Rule?
Yeah. The first incident was some hood shit. He got caught slipping in the hood. Troy got him. Yeah.
Okay.
And then 50 wound up getting his joint in Atlanta. Yeah.
Were you ever around when they ran into each other?
Who? Nah, I wasn't.
50 and Ja.
Nah. They only ran into each other in Atlanta. I wasn't there for that. Nah.
Well, they had the studio incident too, right?
Yeah. But that wasn't that was a run up. They ran down on them. I ain't going front. Murder Inc. ran down on the homies. Yeah. They was in the studio and shit. They ran down on them. They ran up in the studio on them. 50 wound up getting stabbed. Yayo got stabbed and the engine stabbed. And to clear all the snitch rumors up back in the days, it was the engineer that actually sued, you heard? 50 ain't never sued, Yayo ain't never sued. It was the engineer. 50 never told, Yayo never told, the engineer told and won a lawsuit. Yeah. Yeah, but they ran down on the homies. They did that. Yeah.
What was that like? Like after all this beef is going on with Ja Rule, man, you
Yeah.
guys probably were pretty mad about this.
Yeah, he was mad. That's why he got shot. He was mad. He was upset. And he was irking them. Them got tired of him, you heard? So, I guess, I don't know. They did what they did. Somebody got tired of him and, he got hit up. They got tired of Fifth, I guess, you heard? Somebody got tired of him, so they hit him up. Remember, he was dissing real people too. Whole industry, bullying Ja. A lot of gangsters is mad because he mentioned their names in the ghetto Quran and shit. So, yeah.
You guys showed up to one of Ja Rule's video shoots?
Nah, 50 did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 50 did. That was before they started beefing, so that's like how the beef, brewed off and shit, how it started in the earliest. They tried to play him again at the video shoot too, so, yeah.
Ja tried to play him at the video shoot too? So Ja was never like cool and shit, showing love or nothing?
Yeah, he was always cocky and arrogant. Yeah.
What's your thoughts at the time? Like, what are you going through at the time? You know what I'm saying? 50's doing all this music stuff. You're kind of involved, you know what I'm saying?
We defending the homie because he from our block regardless. So, right or wrong, we riding. I mean, 134, right or wrong, we riding. That's the big bro. We riding. You know what I mean? But I told you at
Okay.
that time, he was running with his Brooklyn guys. He was running with the 551 guys. He was running with JU and them guys. And a selective few, like me and a selective few and shit. You know what I mean? So at that time, he had them Brooklyn guys with him. So I guess he ain't care because them is grimy. Them is some gangsters. Yeah.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.